Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back for another matchday experience on the channel. Now it is currently about 8:15 in the morning, and as you can see by the shirt and tie, I'm now off to work. But after that, we're going to be heading off to watch Cedar Park versus Ipswich Athletic in the Suffolk Junior Cup. Whatever the Suffolk Junior Cup is, I have no idea. But in terms of sort of leagues, Cedars Park is in Stowmarket. I never knew that until today. I thought I'd wing it and see if there are any games around the area. And other than Stowmarket, there's not really any sort of higher non-league football about. So did a little bit of research. Ipswich and Suffolk division, there are games sort of going on. So this is a cup game between Division 1 Ipswich Athletic, who are currently sat in 11th position, 3 wins and 7 losses out of 10. And Cedars Park, who are in Division 2, so the division below that, 6 wins, 1 draw and 1 defeat. 9 wins? Anyway, they're doing really well, they're top of the table. But it's cup action, and I'm looking forward to this one. It is absolutely freezing though, and it's only supposed to get up to about 6 degrees later on today, so wish me luck in this one. But this is what football's all about. It's about braving the conditions and being a fan of it. But I can't wait. I've never been to Cedars Park, didn't even know they existed until yesterday afternoon. So yeah, see you in a few moments when I have finished work. So I finished work and got myself a Greggs, just purely because of the fact that I actually need to get some sort of warmth in my body. It's just ridiculously cold. It's about 5 or 6 degrees at the moment, and it's absolutely, it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But do you know what? Honestly, I never even knew that there was a Cedars Park football team. I've been living in Stowmarket for 20 years and didn't even realise it. So I'm now heading off there. In terms of Stowmarket, it's kind of north of Stowmarket. It's in the new Tesco's estate, but it's only about a 10-minute walk away from where I am now. So gonna head over the bridge, head on over to there. Hopefully they've got somewhere where I can actually have a coffee and try and warm up. Freezing. So I'm now kind of here. I had absolutely no idea, but I drive down that road every week when I go off to football. So whenever I play Monday night football, I drive this way because it's quite easy to get on the A14 this way. But I just presumed this was all houses around here. I had no idea. But apparently there's a school, there's a community centre, football pitch. There's absolutely loads up here apparently. So now walking around the corner, and the pitch should be somewhere up here. Exciting times. Half the letter's been taken out, but I think that says community centre. Here we are. Made it. Ages to spare. Pitch looks good. Instantly, the moment I walked into the club, I was greeted by somebody straight away, which is just absolutely impeccable. Just again, absolute class. I've got a coffee on the way, apparently. Nice way to warm up. But yeah, it looks nice. The clubhouse is nice. This is the clubhouse area, and inside they've got Sky Sports on, all that kind of stuff like that. So it looks good. It's good. Again, never even knew this was all up here. It's a completely new part of Stowmarket to me. It's amazing. Someone from the club is going to have to explain what the toilet seat above all the trophies means, but no idea. Anyway, so I've had my free coffee. Thank you very much to the club for providing that. That was a very nice gesture. I will be putting some money in at half time when I get my own drink, but I've had some time to chill out. I've been watching the Barnsley-Leeds game on Sky in the clubhouse, which have been really nice, but both sets of teams are out now, and the game is about to kick off in a few moments. I'm looking forward to this one. Last time I watched this kind of level of football was Stoke Falcons play, and I was really impressed, so hopefully more of the same. Not even been 2 minutes gone and there's a goal already. Absolutely class. A bit of confusion in terms of a back pass, was it or was it not? Goalkeeper didn't know, so a bit of a confusion led to a corner, and that, you know, Ipswich just failed to clear it. Cedars are 1-0 up. Great start to the game. Superb play by number 9 on the hold up on the line here. He put a good ball down the box, and by the time I managed to record it, the player was already through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but then cut it across and tapped it in for 2-0 already. And Ipswich are starting to get a bit aggy with the referee. He's making some questionable decisions, there's no doubt about it, but there's no need to get as aggressive and as angry as they are, and I think he's now taken a couple of them over to have a bit of a word with him. I don't know whether or not there's any cards involved or what, but yeah, 2-0. That is half time, and without a doubt the scrappiest game I've seen this season. In terms of actual gameplay, it's actually been okay, to be honest with you. I thought Ipswich have had a couple of chances toward the end of that first half, and Cedars are doing really well in terms of what they're doing. They are very, very clinical at it. They do get the ball down the lines. They're very, very direct with what they do. They get out to the top big man, and they got a guy off him who's quite quick as well. But the stupid challenges and the arguing with the ref and arguing with each other. I mean, some of the language that's been slung around in this game, quite frankly, is absolutely disgusting. So I hope both teams sort themselves out in the second half, because it has been really, really out of order. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're a neutral and you're just standing here watching a game, it's a decent game of football, but they all need to calm down and just relax a bit for the second half. But I'm going to go and try and warm up because my hands are freezing. See you in a bit.
didn't even know it was a penalty, not going to lie. Yeah, it was. He's backing into him, and then he's kind of grabbed hold of him and just rolled him over. Bit of a silly challenge to be given away, but now Ipswich just argued amongst themselves. There's 3-0 down. I think probably the game might well be over, but they've got to sort themselves out for the rest of this second half because it could get a bit stupid. 4-0, and the linesman, who's actually for Ipswich, didn't flag it. I don't know whether or not it was offside or not, but he's adamant it wasn't offside. He's now arguing with his teammates. 4-0, and the second half's barely even begun. Ridiculous. Back in the game. What a free kick! Jesus, quality here. Proper bend on that top left-hand corner. 4-1. Got ages to go still. There's a proper game on now. Absolute class finish, but the only issue I think I'm going to have is that one of the other players was in the way as he hit it, but absolute belter. Any chance of a comeback I think is done now, but yeah, 5-1. Keeper's going to be annoyed by that one. It's a decent effort, but he shouldn't be doing it with that. I've lost count of what goals we're at now. The goal that you just saw where the goalkeeper made a bit of a mistake, at the end of the clip he kicked the post, and he kicked it so hard that he's now injured himself and he cannot walk off the pitch. He's had to be carried off by two blokes, and yeah, one of the outfield players now had to go in goal, so it's going to be for an interesting end of the game. (7-1) now. You'd have to say Cedar Park kind of deserve this. They've been more disciplined, they've taken their chances. It's been a great game of football, really, really has. And I think there's probably only about 2 or 3 minutes left of the game, and then I can go in the warm. And there it is, full time. I'm going to go warm up for a bit before I sort of give my match a review of that. Thoroughly enjoyable though, really, really entertaining. Speak to you in a sec. So I'm now leaving the facilities, and full time ended up being 7-1 in the end. It was one of those games where, I don't know, the ref was not making enough decisions and he wasn't really keeping a proper contact of the game. And I think as a result, both sets of players were getting incredibly frustrated and they were taking their anger out on each other when they were just sort of niggly challenges. But, you know, I'm not condoning any of language, and as said, some of the words that were produced were not pleasant, but I can understand you get on a football pitch and you get very, very aggressive and very, very vent up. So I understand that some people can let it out, but it kind of ruined the first half in terms of what was an actual decent game. Second half, it was all Cedars. Ipswich had an absolute quality goal, which I've shown the player back at full time and he's buzzing about that. So if you're watching this, mate, that was a class goal. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed my time up here. Thank you very much for the club for giving me free coffee on the entry, and it was really much appreciated. But good game of football. If you're in the Stowmarket area, definitely come up to Cedars Park. I'll put the address in the sort of like part of the video where I talk about the ground and etc, and I'll show you the pitch, so that will be there. Definitely come up to Cedars Park, it is well worth it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching another match day experience. It really does mean a lot. Your continued support and people subscribing to the channel has just been absolutely insane recently, so I cannot thank you guys enough. But I'm gonna try and wrap up warm now on the walk home because I'm absolutely freezing. But hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and until we see each other next time, adios.